Should you feel guilty about eating out? Well, I think if you have to ask this question, you probably shouldn't be eating out in the first place.
That all starts with how much do you weigh right now? For example, when I was 330 pounds, we still kind of did eat out, but granted, we did work really hard. Like, we still didn't know how to eat. We didn't know how to cook for ourselves. We were 17 years old when we started losing weight, and we would go eat rallies. I mean, we would just go work our ass off. We'd go to the gym, go run, even do the workouts in the house, and that's the thing. We still didn't know how to eat. I wouldn't say we learned how to really cook for ourselves until, even kind of up until this year when we moved into our apartment here in St. Louis, and we had to like really get down and get dirty, and it's like, okay, we're cooking for ourselves now. Family's not cooking for ourselves. We're not living with family all the time. We're not eating all their meals. It's like, okay, now we're cooking for ourselves. So if you're feeling guilty about eating fast food, or if you're feeling guilty about eating out in the first place, you probably shouldn't be eating out in the first place.
You probably shouldn't be eating that shit, bro.
You probably shouldn't, because chances
hold
are...
on, honestly, nobody's gonna tell you this too.
The chances are you're probably not outworking your diet in the first place. Like, we knew that we were working our asses off, and we were still losing weight, eating fast food, eating Jack in the Box, eating rallies. We knew that we were still working our ass off, and that we were able to burn all those calories over surplus. But if you're not doing that, especially right now while school is back in session and work is back, I don't know if you should be eating out.
Like, for me, dude, when I was on my job and I had a chance to go for a lunch break, I wouldn't go out and pick fast food anyways. Like, it just all ties back into what's your goals, how much weight are you trying to lose? Like, if you know eating fast food is gonna slow you down on your journey, then don't do it. If you feel like you're not comfortable in a position where you can be like, I'm gonna eat fast food today and I'm not gonna eat it for another 2 months after this, then you probably shouldn't be eating fast food. For me, I had the control because I put in so much work. I was so consistent with my exercises that I knew that if I ate fast food, I wasn't gonna be like addicted to it. So it was really like a treat for us to go out and eat, Applebee's, go out to a restaurant and eat, a burger with some fries and have a side of ranch on the side. And granted, we wouldn't even finish the whole thing. It would just be like, this was good, I enjoyed my little cheat snack, but I'm ready to get back to work. I'm ready to get back to my goals. So it all ties back into how focused are you on your goals and what's really important to you.
For example, like, we just got back from Hooters right now, and we didn't even teach our live stream tonight. I'm feeling a little bit bloated too. Let me be real with it.
But I'm not over here sitting here crying and being upset about it, because I know I'm going to go back to the gym tomorrow and work out very hard. And a lot of you guys are like, how do I get to that position? Well, you got to stop eating the bullshit and go work out very hard. And you're going to know that that process that you're doing is actually beneficial for you, rather than like, oh, I'm going to eat fast food today and I'm going to work out tomorrow. And then I worked out today, I get to eat fast food again. Like, no, that's bullshit. Like, stop lying to yourself. You know damn well what's important for you and if you should be eating fast food or not.
So if you know that you're going to work it off tomorrow, like, real shit, really
real shit,
actually work it off. Like,
not go walk a mile, not lie to yourself. Like, stop fucking lying to yourself. Be honest with yourself and be like, okay,
am I going hard?
Am I really going hard? If I eat this fast food, am I really going to make sure I work out tomorrow? If you know damn well in the back of your mind, I'm not working out, don't do it. Stop being a liar to yourself. This whole reason why you've gained weight is because you've lied to yourself for such a long time that you're happy where you're at. And now you've got to a point where you're really not happy where you're at, and now you have to make a giant change, which, again, we did the same shit. I got to 350 pounds, he got to 330. And it wasn't because, oh, I ate fast food every once in a while. No, like, I would lie to myself day after day. I'm gonna get Jack in the Box today, I'm gonna have McDonald's tomorrow, I'm gonna have Taco Bell the next day. I was so focused on the fast food that I didn't even like have time to think about my goals.
And it's like, you would think, like, for example, me, like, I would have thought that, everybody our age would have understood this. You know what I mean? Like, everybody our age would understand, like, okay, after high school, it's like, okay, mommy and daddy aren't cooking for you anymore. Like, you have to get really serious. Like, mom and dad ain't gonna cook in the kitchen. Like, you have to be the one that's getting down in the kitchen. And, like, it's interesting.
Spank yourself in the butt, bro.
No, but,
honestly,
it's interesting to have come this far and realize, like, there are people our age that still have never gotten past that. Like, they still have never, like, flipped the switch and be like, oh shit, like, it's not that my mom's not cooking for me anymore. Like, I'm still gonna be lazy and just buy fast food. Like, no, like, that still hasn't clicked that they have to start cooking the meals for themselves. Like, yeah, that's insane. Like,
no, I feel like that's a
lot of our demographic too. Like, a lot of our people are kind of like that lower income
we've been
people.
baby,
like,
bro.
We've been there.
Like, I think our generation has literally been baby, bro. Like, our parents were afraid to tell us like we were wrong about something. And like, that just comes from like that, like, yeah, like, you were doing something wrong because they didn't want to hurt our feelings. We wanted to have our parents be our friends, or our parents at least wanted to be our friends, and so we would hold it over to them like, if you don't buy me this fast food, I'm not going to be your friend anymore. I'm not going to respect you. I'm not going to talk to you. And like, really, if I'm looking at my old self right now, I would tell you you're a fucking spoiled brat. And you're very selfish. You're only worried about how much food you're eating. You don't care about what other people are doing for you. The fact that your mom's putting a roof over your head for free. The fact that you don't have to pay rent. All this other stuff that most people have to go through so much hardship that they don't even have time to like worry about if they're gonna eat fast food or not. They just want to know if they're gonna eat that night. And like for us, I was such a brat, so selfish. And I would talk to my mom like, she was nothing. I would be like, man, like if you don't buy me this fast food, like I don't want to talk to you.
You're
like
a bitch, mom.
You're not my friend. Like, bro,
fuck that.
Really like selfish shit. And so if you find yourself in that position, you got to look at yourself and be like, okay, am I really like a good person? Am I doing the right things? And then you also have to spank your own butt and be like, you know, parents, mom, dad, I'm sorry for like taking advantage of you and making you buy me fast food. You know I didn't eat it, but I was holding something over you like that I wouldn't be your friend or just some other shit like that, bro.
Shit, yeah, that is fucked up. And that's the thing too, that kind of leads us to our other point, like with your parents always paying for your food, like it's like, what does your bank account look like right now? Like,
can you afford that shit yourself?
Are you in the position to buy food for yourself? Like a lot of people work, imagine watching this, work 9 to 5s or like work a, you know, like a storage facility,
or work at a fast food,
or work at fast food themselves. Like,
shit, like
I would not be surprised if a lot of the people watching this work fast food as it is, because there are a lot of fast food, you know, joints open right now, and you know, you get to see all that food all the time. Like you get to see all that food and how it's made. You get to see that little 17-year-old that you're probably managing scratch his balls and cook the burger, and you're like, damn, like he doesn't even, like, that's gross, but you know, we got to get the burgers out. I'm managing this kid, like, you know, I'm just gonna let him do his thing. And like the ironic part is that like you're still like eating those foods, like you still get a free meal, and like you're gonna eat that anyway. Like
it just comes from knowing better and actually doing better. See, you know that eating fast food every day isn't good for you, so you shouldn't be doing it. But like now that you're free, now that you're 18 and you know 19, 20, you're making your own money. Even if you aren't making your own money, maybe you're whatever it is. In this situation, you're making your own. In this situation, you're making your own money, and now you're like, man, I finally got the freedom to eat whatever I want. Like, bro, do you realize you're going to be obese? You're going to continue to gain weight. Like, now that you're making your money, you should be like, I'm gonna save this money. I'm not gonna go buy fucking bullshit. And I guess that just comes from not knowing better. You know, ignorance is like,
it's bliss.
Ignorance is bliss. And like, unfortunately, a lot of us are ignorant in that sense. But we have to remember what's really true. And of course, doing the hard thing isn't fun. Like, no one wants to go buy groceries. Everybody wants to go buy a bag of chips.
You think we want to go buy groceries? Like, nobody wants to go do that.
Bro, if I could eat Chick-fil-A every day and lose weight and look good and be fire as fuck, I would. But that's not the case. I have a brain. Like, I have, not even saying that you don't have a brain, but it's like, I use my brain. I'm like effective with it. I'm trusting the knowledge that it's telling me. And so I'm going to live by it. And so when people are asking us like, is it okay to eat fast food? I'm like, well, bro, I'm not you. I don't know what you did today. I don't know your life story. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know if you just ran I don't know if they just ran a fucking marathon, like, but my chances are guessing you didn't. Like, I'm not gonna
abstinence, bro. Being able to like tell yourself no. That's one of the hardest things too, and that goes into so many other things in life, like having a porn addiction, fucking smoking weed, like being able to tell yourself no is one of the biggest like achievements.
Blessings.
It's the biggest blessing, bro.
It's the biggest blessing. Seriously, being able to like withhold yourself from something, because like it makes the other moments in life so much sweeter. Like the fact that you're able to like say no about something can actually give you the chance to feel something sweet in life. Because like if you're always feeling something sweet every single day, you don't appreciate it. Like really, like actually appreciating something, guys, it's a real thing. Like not that instant gratification, like appreciating like a moment. Like we just recently quit smoking weed, and like the time that like we smoke weed again, like because I know like I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna get loaded, nigga. I'm gonna get fucking high as fuck, bro. I'm gonna get high as fuck the next time I smoke weed, but I'm gonna enjoy it.
And I'm not gonna sit there and be mad at myself because I did it. I'm gonna be on a time where I know I can do this, and I'm like I feel deserving of it. And also another point where I had to say no was with relationships, bro. Even talk to these females nowadays, bro. Like this girl was trying to ruin my life, and I didn't even know it. Like secretly didn't even know she was trying to bring me down, lower vibration, lower energy.
I don't know if it was secret. I don't know if that was secret.
Nigga, maybe not secret to you, but nigga, when you were talking to some female or talking to a girl or talking to a guy, you don't know if they're bad news for you or not, but you gotta trust your own instinct. I knew deep down that she wasn't for me, and I was like, I knew I wasn't gonna marry her, but me just being a dumbass, going in with it anyways, not even me being a dumbass, I'm not a dumbass, but me like even going in and still like giving it a chance and like, you know, doing the right thing and like treating this person the way that, not that they shouldn't be treated, but they damn near don't deserve that because I wasn't getting the same reciprocation. You know what I mean? You got to be able to understand, like, if what I'm putting in isn't giving me exactly out what I'm putting in, it's not for you. It's not good. So that goes with like relationships, with smoking. If smoking thinks that you get a creativity, but you're also sleeping 13 hours a day, nigga, you don't need to smoke. You need to stop and get some other energy and get some other creativity in your life.
That's the thing too. Like, my sleep has gotten so much better without smoking. Like, real shit. Sometimes, not gonna lie, I do get kind of tired during the day. Like, I'll take like an hour and a half nap, and then I'll be right back to it. Like, okay, like today, like I took like an hour nap, but I went from 1 to 2, and like I got up and I went and handled my business. But like, your body naturally gets tired, guys. Like, I really want you to understand that. And that's one thing that I didn't understand when I was smoking weed, is that like, oh, I feel like I have to smoke weed to get tired. Like, nah, bro. If you don't smoke weed and you go like 3-4 days without smoking weed, your body will
be tired.
Your body will naturally get tired. Like, I'm telling you, the day is hard enough as it is. Like, you feel like you're smoking weed like just to get tired. You're probably not doing enough during the day. Like, to be honest, you're probably not doing enough hard shit that like takes your energy during the day. And not that it takes your energy. Obviously, you're pouring it into things that you love to do, but like, you're not taking enough time to just like be a fucking person. Like,
yeah. So one major thing I think you could take from this video and apply it to your life is stop lying to yourself. And like, really get really honest with yourself, because yeah, you should be loving, yeah, you should be caring, but the only way you can really be caring and loving for yourself is if you can tell yourself no in certain situations and say, no, that's bad news. I don't need to do that. This is what I really need to be doing. I don't need to go get fucking chicken fingers and fries tonight. I need to have the salad that's in my fridge. I need to eat these groceries. I need to get this way, and not use that as an excuse. Like, make the smart decision. You're going to be having a good life.
So if you're overweight or obese, you probably should feel guilty if you're out eating fast food every day. That's a good sign.
But if you fucking worked for it, and if you know you deserve it, go eat that chicken sandwich. Go enjoy that food, but just promise me that you're not going to get addicted and go back and eat it again the next day, because it's very easy to do that.
Appreciate that shit.
Be smart with yourself.
Appreciate it.
Be
really
fucking smart.
Appreciate it. Just
Smart.
appreciate it.
Be
All right?
smart.
CB.
Hey, we love you guys.
Love you guys.
See you next video.